Okay, here we go. Last part to the top. This is where the legs start to burn. And then look at that. That's what you do it for. The views. Hi, welcome to the new video. I'm Bram and I'm going to talk to you today about the Doi Kham Stairs and Ridgeline Trail. A really cool trail, so definitely stay tuned. I'm convinced you will love it. But before we go into that, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, do subscribe, because it will really motivate us to keep putting out content in the future. If you want to know more about this trail or if you want to try it out, definitely do check out the link in the description below, because there you can find a page with all kinds of photos, descriptions, and also the GPX file, which is very useful, I'm sure. This route starts at the parking lot at the Doi Kham Stairs. It's a very convenient location. There are local shops and also some toilets. And then in the far end there is the staircase leading up to the temple. This one is not to be underestimated. The staircase to the temple is really a bit of a challenge because the steps aren't very equal and you can't really get into a rhythm. So it's just making your way up the hill, and it's only the last part before arriving at the temple that you kind of get an actual staircase that's really cool to run up as fast as you can. And then arriving at the temple, this is really I would say one of the highlights of the trail, because you arrive at this temple, there's this panoramic viewpoint and you just have an amazing view all over the valley below you. It's a really nice place, a real highlight, I would say. Then you cross the temple, so you actually go through the temple. On the opposite side there's a huge Buddha statue, and then you get on a bit of road section, very short, but then after that it's all trails from there. So as soon as you go onto the trailhead, the trail starts to climb quite steeply, so you'll be suffering for a bit more after these stairs. But after that it's more flowing trails, really nice along the ridge line, going up and down, and you can really get some speed in, and that's where it's really fun. And you go all the way to the other side of the ridge, and when you arrive there you go down on a really relatively steep descent. So there you have to be a bit careful because there's lots of loose rocks, and you have to kind of be sure of what you're doing there. And then when you arrive down at the track, you'll end up at a double track road that's basically skirting the backside of the night safari, and it takes you all the way back to the bottom of the Doi Kham temple. Some really nice pros to this Doi Kham Stairs and Ridge Trail loop. First of all, it's very close to the city, so it's very conveniently located. You can easily get there just by following the canal roads, I would say. Secondly, the temple is really cool. And then thirdly, there's a lot of variation in this trail. So really everything you need to just have a nice run close to Chiang Mai. Okay, so some tips when it comes to the Doi Kham Stairs and the Ridge Trail. First of all, you need good shoes. It's especially on the downhill section where good shoes will really benefit you. The second tip, do keep in mind that the gate at the top opens at 6 a.m. and closes at 7 p.m. So if you go outside of those hours, you won't be able to go to the temple, but you can always climb the road, and then there's no problem. The road also leads to the trailhead.